If you're flying to Dubai in 2025, stop what you're doing. New immigration rules just dropped, and one of them will absolutely catch people off guard. I'm talking about denied boarding, surprise interviews, and even fines at the airport gate. This isn't the usual airport tips video. These are real policy changes that could get you delayed, denied entry, or even fined the moment you land. One of these new rules? It's already affected thousands of visitors, and most of them had no idea it even existed. So before you book your ticket or head to the airport, watch this. Because by the end, you'll know exactly what to avoid and how to pass through immigration smoothly like a pro. Countdown starting at 5. Why this matters. Dubai International Airport is one of the busiest in the world. Over 200,000 travelers pass through daily. And now, immigration officials are stepping up enforcement with new digital tools, biometric checks, and entry protocols. It's fast. It's strict. And if you don't know the new rules, you could be flagged in seconds. Top 5 rules you must know. Rule 5. Biometric checkpoints are now mandatory. Let's start with number 5. Biometric checkpoints are no longer optional. Whether you're a first-time tourist, a returning expat, or even a frequent flyer, Dubai now requires biometric verification at immigration. And if you're not enrolled, you could be stuck in a slow-moving line or worse, pulled aside for manual screening. Here's how it works. Before you even get to the gate, your facial data is matched with your passport. If that match fails, or you haven't registered your biometric profile, you're not walking through any smart gate. So who needs to enroll? Almost everyone, unless you're under a certain age or part of a special exemption group, which most travelers are not. You can register your biometrics in advance through official airport kiosks or during passport control on arrival. Either way, don't skip it. Pro tip: if you're eligible for Smart Gate access and don't use it, your entry process will be longer, and in some cases, immigration officers may flag you for skipping automated clearance without reason. Skip the headache. Register early, get scanned, and walk through like a local. Rule 4. Visa-free countries just got reshuffled at number 4. The visa-free list has changed. Yes, Dubai has long been known for allowing easy visa on arrival for travelers from dozens of countries. But in 2025, that list just got an update, and not everyone made the cut. Several countries that were previously eligible for visa-free or visa-on-arrival access have now been moved to pre-approval required. That means if you're counting on getting your visa when you land, you could be denied boarding at your departure airport. This has already happened to travelers from parts of Africa, South Asia, and Eastern Europe. To avoid surprises, check your visa eligibility at least 48 hours before your flight. Use the UAE government's official visa portal, not just travel blogs or forums. This rule has already caused missed flights and ruined itineraries. So don't assume, verify. Rule 3. You must declare these or face fines. Rule number 3 is the one that surprises the most people, especially at baggage claim. If you're traveling with prescription medication, high-value electronics, or restricted items, and you don't declare them, you could face heavy fines, or worse, criminal charges. Let's start with medications. In Dubai, some prescription drugs that are legal in your country are considered controlled substances here. Even common anxiety meds or painkillers may require prior approval from UAE authorities. If you skip that step, customs officers can confiscate your medicine, and in some cases detain you. Then there's tech. If you're carrying electronics like professional cameras, drones, or multiple new smartphones, you may need to declare their value, especially if they look like they're for resale. And here's the one that really trips people up: food items. Seeds, poppy-based snacks, herbal teas, these can get you flagged at customs. What should you do? Download the official Dubai Customs app before you pack. It lets you check what's allowed, what's restricted, and what absolutely needs to be declared. Simple rule? If you're unsure, declare it. It's better to fill out a form than fill out paperwork in an interrogation room. Rule 2. Minors and families face new documentation checks. Traveling with kids? Then listen closely. You now need more than just a passport. In 2025, Dubai Immigration introduced stricter documentation checks for families, especially if you're a solo parent or traveling with children who don't share your last name. First, if you're a parent traveling alone with your child, even if it's your biological child, Immigration may require a notarized parental consent letter from the other parent. No exceptions. No workarounds. This is particularly important for divorced or separated parents. Don't assume your travel plans will go smoothly without that letter. Some travelers have already been delayed at passport control because of it. Now, for minors traveling alone or with relatives, there's an entirely separate layer of rules. In most cases, pre-approval is required before departure, including documents proving relationship and permission from both legal guardians. Even in family lanes, expect more scrutiny. Immigration officers are now double-checking child travel documents more thoroughly than before, so have everything organized and printed. Bottom line, prepare ahead. Because in Dubai, if there's even a shadow of a doubt about who a child is traveling with, they will pull you aside and hold you until it's cleared. Rule 1. Interview triggers have changed. And finally, rule number 1, the one that's catching the most people by surprise. Dubai has now integrated AI-powered screening into its immigration system. That means passengers are being flagged automatically based on specific travel patterns, and not all of them are obvious. Here's what can trigger a secondary interview. One-way tickets with no clear exit plan. Last-minute bookings without hotel confirmations. Inconsistent documentation, like mismatched info between your visa, passport, and return ticket. Even your booking history and airline choice can be factored into the algorithm. If you get pulled aside, don't panic, but do be ready. You'll need printed documents to show your hotel booking, return flight, purpose of visit, and even proof of funds if requested. What's important here is preparation. Immigration officers won't spend time digging through your phone. They want clean, verifiable paperwork that matches your story. Stay calm, answer clearly, and don't argue. Most interviews are short, unless you give them a reason to dig deeper. Recap plus travel smarter. Let's quickly recap the top 5 new immigration rules at Dubai Airport in 2025. Biometric checkpoints, now mandatory. Visa-free access, not as free as it used to be. Restricted items, declare them or risk a fine. Traveling with minors, extra documents are now required. And interview triggers, they're powered by AI and stricter than ever. Bonus section, how to prepare and what to do if you're flagged. Okay. Now that you know the new rules, let's talk about what you should actually do before you fly. Because being prepared isn't just about avoiding trouble, it's about moving through the airport like a pro. First, double-check your visa status at least 48 hours before departure. Don't assume you're still eligible for visa on arrival just because you were last year. Immigration policies can change overnight, and some travelers have been denied boarding because they didn't verify in time. Use the UAE's official visa check portal, not third-party blogs or forums. This is too important to guess. Second, always carry printed proof of your hotel booking and return ticket. Yes, printed. Don't rely on your phone. Batteries die, Wi-Fi fails, and immigration officers may not accept a quick glance at your screen. Having printed documents gives you confidence, and it shows officials you're organized and serious. Third, save the official contact numbers for Dubai Airport and UAE immigration. If something goes wrong, your bag gets flagged, you miss your connection, or you're pulled for questioning, you'll want those numbers ready. Don't wait until you're stressed and scrambling at the terminal. And finally, download any apps that can make your travel smoother, like the Dubai Customs app, the UAE ICP app for visa checks, and your airline's app for boarding updates. A little preparation goes a long way in Dubai, and being one step ahead can save you hours at the airport. These rules aren't just guidelines, they're active policies, and they're already affecting travelers daily. So if you've got a flight to Dubai coming up, take this seriously. Double-check your documents, register early, and stay alert. If this helped you, hit the like button, and drop a comment if you've experienced any of these changes firsthand. We read everyone, and if you're heading to Qatar or Singapore next, don't miss our next video. Their rules are just as strict, and in some cases, even more surprising. Make sure you're subscribed and turn on the bell so you don't miss it.